Welcome to the Buckin' Over episode 6. We have Nationals Pirates game 1 of a 4-game series. The daily overs bet is at 2, 2, and 1. We are at 2 out of 65 on our season total wins. Tonight we have the over-under at 9 wins. We also saw the Pirates avoid arbitration with one of their key superstars. Cole Tucker finally showed up. And D is for Daniel. All of that and more coming up on episode 6 of the Buckin' Over. So, before the game gets underway, comes out, Brian Reynolds extends for 2 years and $13.5 million. Now this is basically going to avoid arbitration. Just make sure we're not having to go to court over the next 2 years. But also what it shows, Brian Reynolds came in this year $4.9 million in going into arbitration. So what this also shows is that they're willing to spend a little bit more on him. So when it comes extension time, within the next 2 years, they can work on that extension and maybe get him, the contract he wants to sign, maybe 5 or 6 year extension. So it's a little bit of good faith on their part by showing him, hey, we'll give you a little bit more money. Brian Reynolds, of course, wants to avoid going to arbitration court. Like he said, nobody really wants to do those things. Win-win for everybody. We can put that to bed for now, and we can get back to playing baseball. And baseball was played tonight by most everyone, except for maybe Hoy Park in right field. He had a rough first inning. Getting to the game. It was our first night game of the year. I know this is our 6th game now. So we finally got a night game. But anyway, Hoy Park, right field. You kind of look at the lineup and you go, Hoy Park, right field, Cole Tucker, second base. It seems switched. At least to me it did. And for good reason. First inning, the ball will find you if you're playing a position you're not comfortable with. Keibert Ruiz singled with the bases loaded, and Hoy Park made a play that did not look very good. Just misplayed the ball badly. Only scored 1 run there, but later that inning, Yadiel Hernandez singled, scoring Nelson Cruz and Josh Bell to make it 3-0 Nationals in the first inning. That ball also hit towards Hoy Park, who gained the admiration of the Twitter crowd. And I say that sarcastically. Bottom of the first, though, Daniel Vogelbach, back in the leadoff spot, hits a bomb. Great power. Unfortunately, there's no one on base because when you are the leadoff hitter, of course, nobody is on base. Hits that home run, makes it 3-1, and we are off and running. Bottom of the third, the man they just extended, Brian Reynolds, shows them why they just gave him that contract. As he hits a 2-run home run to center field to make it 3-3. And this one was not a cheapie like it was the first home run. This one cleared the wall, and I think I saw somebody may have gotten hit off a ricochet or something in that new pirate ship that the kids play in. It's not confirmed for me, but that's just kind of what I read. Later in the third, Newman with a double, almost a triple, got thrown out on a nice play. But that scored Tsutsugo and Gamble to make it 5-3. And at this point, I'm back to feeling pretty good about the overs. I knew the over was going to be pretty close anyway, with the Nationals and their pitchers and the Pirates and our JT Brubaker pitching. Top of the 5th, Maikel Franco scores on a Josh Bell sacrifice fly, makes it 5-4. And then the bottom of the 5th. Perez singles home Kevin Newman to make it 6-4 Pirates, and that was what pushed us over, and we hit the Buckin' Over. In the bottom of the 6th, Yoshi sac fly, Vogelbach scores, and that makes it 7-4. And then in the bottom of the 7th, Vogelbach singles again, scoring Perez 8-4, and the best runs are free runs. Gamble walks with the bases loaded, make it 9-4. Pirates win 9-4. The over hits. It's a double win. Just a great, it's the best scenario. the Pirates win and you hit the over. Highlights from the game: Daniel Vogelbach, D is for Daniel, 4 for 6, home run, double, 2 singles. We all wanted him to hit that triple for the cycle, but we all knew it's not going to happen. He hits a triple for the cycle, and the internet breaks. Reynolds' second home run, showing he is again going to be on track to be a superstar, all-star player this year. Cole Tucker showed up, 3 for 5. He's now batting 200. So I mean, that's people don't know why he's in the lineup. You have to let him in the lineup to keep hitting, to get out of the funk. And it looked like he kind of broke out of it a little bit. He had that first one he hit, that triple he hit. As soon as he hit the ball, he pointed to the dugout. Somebody must have tipped him off, or he said, see, I got one, or something. I don't know. But he looked like he was comfortable again back in the box. Did have an ugly strikeout at the end, but that's whatever. And Newman 1 for 4, not great, but he did have an important hit, driving in 2 runs. So, with Newman and his defense, if he can just come up with a couple clutch shots here and there, that's what you can expect out of him. JT Brubaker struggled again in the first inning, then settled down, got outs, got through 4 innings, and then it was really all about Roansy Contreras. He is going to be a stud. Once his arm stretches out, 3 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit. I mean, his slider is filthy. It's unhittable, because especially when he's pumping 97, 98 by you, and then he comes back an 88 slider, and it just freaking darts across the strike zone. Roansy Contreras is going to be, he's going to be a stud. But yeah, it was a real great game to watch. Nice. It was just great to see the Pirates putting offense out there and, covering the over. The Nationals are not a good team this year. So it'll be nice to see. I'd like to see the Pirates take 3 out of 4 in this series. They're well on their way to do that. But we'll see. That's baseball. You never know. Anybody can win on any day. That's kind of what makes it unique to other sports, is that, you play so many games, you never know who's going to win. But 3 out of 4 should be possible with this Nationals team before they move on to the next series. Tomorrow, another night game. Nationals now 3-5. The Pirates back to 500 at 3-3. It is Jackie Robinson Day tomorrow. Celebrate Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier. Everybody will be wearing 42s, I'm assuming. It's one of the hardest days of the year to try to figure out who's batting who, because everyone's wearing 42. So if you're not familiar with players, it's kind of like, who just hit that? I have no idea. Eric Fetty going on the mound for the Nationals. 3.6 ERA, 5 innings, 5 strikeouts his first time out. Pretty good start. Mitch Keller looking to bounce back from his 4-inning, 4-run, 4K outing his first time. Over-unders at 9. Did I read that right, 9? Let's double check real quick. I might have just assumed 9 because that's what it's been the past couple games. But let's double check. As of now, 9. So we'll be betting that over as well. Pretty solid episode, pretty solid game today. As always, you can find the video of this podcast on YouTube. We're on TikTok. I like to live tweet during the games over on Twitter. Having a double win like this, this is what you want every day. So let's get it again tomorrow.